Alright, welcome back to the SuperCoach Nuff channel. In this video, we're going to go through the final team reveal for round one of the 2024 AFL SuperCoach season. And so a few late changes on the back of team lists. So initially with the Wednesday night team list, Richmond Carlton, the Naismith, the cheap ruck option at Richmond, was named on the extended reserve. I don't know if he actually got a game in the end or not. I haven't actually looked properly at the scores. I just noticed Williams got a 51 and Gibkiss got a 19. But essentially that was an easy fix. We just went down to Livingston as we sort of had the dual position flexibility with Luke Jackson. And then team list dropped yesterday, Thursday night, and I made a few changes. So you might notice that Luke Jackson is actually gone. So I guess initially it was Huswaite and Phillips weren't named to play for Hawthorn. So I sort of had to quickly get Gibkiss back in my defence before he locked out. Because I did have him out at one stage. I had Caulfield at D7, trying to save a bit of cash to get, I think it was Lazaro I had in. But then with Huswaite, I had to downgrade. So pretty sure he became Cadman. I'm trying to remember how it all went down. But essentially, I guess I saw Jordan and Fife's sort of, team list. They're sort of named right in the guts. And I thought, I really want to get on that. So I thought about it and I thought, well, if I chop Jackson and I guess my other sort of cheap forward option that I can't remember who it was, I think, yeah, it worked out that I could get to Fife and Jordan for Jackson and a cheapie. I think it was actually Cadman that was out. But then Sharp was named on the extended bench, and I was a bit concerned. I was a little bit concerned about Hayden Young being named on that extended bench too, but I thought surely he's a better chance of playing. They won't magically change his role. He might just come off the bench and have impact. So sort of, I had to move Wilson up to get Cadman in. So basically, after all that, I had enough money left over that I could get a 300k sort of player in. And like that was with the leftover money from Huswaite and Jackson getting traded out, and then also like Lazaro's value. I sort of had that 120 odd k, and looked in the forward and midfield line and thought, there's nothing I really like there. But then I saw Buderick in defence, so I moved Dacos to the midfield. So I guess, I've still got the same sort of defence, except Buderick is featuring in there. As you can see, Dacos has slid into the midfield. But Sheasel and Young have been, well, Young's been in there since the beginning. I did get a bit of cold feet with the orange mark there, but we'll stick fat with him. We can always move off if we need to. Dacos goes back and someone else comes in the midfield at that price point. So we've still got the Butters, Sarong in the midfield, Rowell and Martin as those cheaper options that we hope pop off. Sanders, Roberts, McKercher still survived, obviously getting named. Wilson's moved up into the midfield from the forward line, and Jai Clark. So I think with the defence and the midfield now, pretty happy with all them as playing options. The rucks, we've still got Grundy and Cherry. Got Livingston still because of money, I think. Yeah, we've only got 7k in the bank, so that was our only option, was to play the loophole for R3. And then in the forwards, we've got Flanders, Heaney, Fisher still. But now we've got Fife and Jordan. So we've got Reed at F6, and Sexton at F7. So pretty deep in the forward line too, which is nice. I guess if the midfield rookies don't pop off, we can push one of these guys into the midfield. But Yeah, I think we're pretty happy with the team the way it is for this week, and we'll sort of reassess once they've all had a game. I guess the only sort of area of contention in my team still is F8, and I've gone with Cadman purely because he'll sort of get to a price rise first. So we're hoping he might sort of make some cash, and then if another cheapie emerges, there's a few like I know Manners potentially going to get a game. Karmas named at halfback, so that's very tempting for the Bulldogs. Um, but I guess it gives us a bit of an opportunity to look, and then we can sort of switch if we need to. And I think this worked out okay, particularly given Campbell didn't have the biggest game last night. I thought he was going to potentially be a sub risk, but I haven't looked but too deep into it. But I do think he didn't score overly well last night. But there's the team in all its glory. I did have a position that everyone would feature, and I've stuffed it up. There we go. Didn't need to scroll necessarily. So yeah, that's how we're going to go into round one. Obviously, if you've got any comments, questions, thoughts, feel free to add them below this video. If you enjoy the AFL content, remember to give the video a like, subscribe for all the fantasy content on the channel, and other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.